Try to balance this. Okay. Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. So today is Tuesday, August 21st, 2012. I am in week 37 of my pregnancy as of yesterday, so I'm 37 weeks, one day today. Wow. I'm full term. I made it. I made it full term. That's the kind of exciting part of week 37 is it's like, yes, I know he could come any day now and all systems should be go and everything should be fine. So that's exciting. I'm sorry. I owe you guys an apology and I owe you a big update. You guys, I have not updated, I know, since like week 34. So a lot has happened and I need to update you all. Some of you probably already know because you follow me on Facebook. But I know there's a good bit of viewers who don't follow me on Facebook. And for those of you who want to know, I need to update you. Okay, so week 36, doctor's appointment. We did an ultrasound. Needed to check baby Zeke out, his size. Doctor was worried he might be a little small. Turns out he is right in the 50th percentile. He was measuring 5 pounds, 10 ounces. So not necessarily a small baby, but not anything huge either. So that's perfect. Me, on the other hand, I have not been so perfect the last few appointments. I have been having an increased problem with my blood pressure. In fact, they have diagnosed me as a let's see, what do they call it? Gestational hypertensive patient, which just essentially means I have high blood pressure with pregnancy. So what does that mean? Well, we found out at week 36 appointment. My cervical check showed that I was starting to soften and I was starting to dilate already. Dilating, I was like half centimeter to somewhere between a half and 1 centimeter, which is not much, but it's progress and it shows that my cervix is preparing for delivery of the baby. With that happening, my doctor told me more or less that looked like 2 weeks from then we would induce me. So that gave me an induction date of August 28th, which is a week from today. Now, that's not set in stone. It's still not set in stone. But I went to the doctor yesterday, and actually my doctor is out of town. He's fishing in Alaska with his father. Don't you love when doctors leave at the most inconvenient of times for you? So I saw his associate, his partner, who I had never met before, but it turns out he's fabulous. I love him just as much as I love my doctor, so I'm good with whatever. It's just always weird to meet a doctor for the first time and, like, you're going to have a pelvic exam, and it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Would you like to stick your fingers up my twatter? I just think that's so weird. But anywho, cervical check yesterday revealed that I made progress in a week. I went from the half to 1 centimeter range dilation to 3. And I will say I have had some contractions since I've noticed them a lot more regularly since Saturday. Saturday I spent 8 hours at a childbirth class and like the whole day it was on and off contractions. Not painful ones, but noticeable, especially up here, up high. Really get really tight and then relax. So nothing painful, but and nothing that's like something that I could time out. So nothing regular or painful, but definitely having some stronger contractions than just the Braxton Hicks that I have noticed for the last, couple months. So yeah, my cervix has changed in a week, quite a bit. And so he said, any day now, it could happen. You could go into labor spontaneously this week. He told me yesterday to make sure I had my hospital bag ready and, was prepared for going into labor. But that he thought I'd probably be back in the office next week on Monday to see my doctor, which is fine. I mean, at this point, either way, whatever happens, happens. Like if I go into labor naturally this week, okay? If I have to be induced next week, okay. It is what it is. So, I'm glad that my cervix is changing. That's a good sign for me, especially in terms of induction. It means my body's already kind of ready to start this process. So it makes induction safer and easier, which is fabulous if it needs to happen. My blood pressure yesterday was really kind of scary high for me. And I told the doctor, I physically feel it. I feel it. I have on and off headaches. A lot of fatigue. I just feel very sluggish, like my body's not working as efficiently as it should. So, anyway, he thinks this associate doctor kind of was along the same lines as my doctor and thinking induction's probably going to be a good idea. So, I follow up again on Monday, so 6 days from today. And then if the plan stays the way that we talked about the last time I saw my doctor, I will be induced a week from today, so 7 more days, which is not very far away. So I apologize for not getting you guys an update sooner, but things have been kind of crazy at my house. We thought we had a month left to prepare, and it ended up that we had 15 days to prepare. So, and really at this point with the cervical changes, I feel like I'm overdue at any time. Like I could go into labor today. So I need to get the last of my things done that I want done. And then anything else I get done after that is just gonna be a bonus, you know. And no joke, this whole nesting phenomenon is some real shit. I'll never feel like that. I'll never be like one of those women who is compelled to clean and has to do this. And oh yeah, I have. Sunday, for whatever reason, I decided that the inside of my car needed detailed, and I detailed my car. I don't know. That's just what I had to do. That's just what my mind said. You're gonna do. You got to get this done. This has to be done. And I've been doing that this last week quite a bit of just odds and ends little things that are driving me crazy. Like, oh, there's dust on the ceiling fan. I've got to clean that. So yeah, it does really happen, you guys. It does. I don't know why. It's very weird. So I have a few more major chores on my list for today. Packing my hospital bag, getting my bottles ready, because I'm not breastfeeding. I'm a bottle feeding mom. Breastfeeding is not going to be conducive with my job. I know I've talked about this in the past. Everybody has their own opinion about breastfeeding. I don't really care. It is what it is. I'm not breastfeeding. So I got to get the bottles ready for when Zeke comes home. And I also have to clean out space in my basement for my mom to come stay with me. The basement has been the catch-all of all the baby stuff and all the trash and the boxes we've not wanted to throw away. I don't know why. Oh, God. But anyway, it's a disaster in my basement, so that's my job for today, is to get those 3 things done. Anything after today is going to be, I'm considering a bonus that I got it done ahead of time. All the laundry for Zeke is done. I don't have his crib bedding on, which I'm not going to put on. I'm going to have my mom do right before I come home from the hospital, just because I have a cat who just decided the crib is his bed. And when the bedding's on there, he really likes it, and he leaves it all hairy and nasty, so I'm just going to wait. It's all clean and ready to go. So we'll go from there. But everything else is ready. All his clothes are washed and put away, and towels are ready, and we're as ready as we can get. And I'm sure there's a million things that I've forgotten that I should have done, but that's what the rest of our life is for, right? To get other stuff figured out. And I'm blessed. My mom's going to be here for a while after Zeke's born to help me and to kind of show me the ropes and get me started. And that puts me at so much more of a relaxed feeling for coming home, because I know the 3 days I'm in the hospital, if there's things that she sees that needs to be done, she'll do them, number one. And if there's things that she thinks might be good, she'll suggest to me, and she can go pick up food and groceries and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not too worried about like the eating aspect of things, because we all like to eat. So we'll eat one way or another. Speaking of eating, my weight, I know that's something everybody's always curious about. The highest I got with my weight gain was 31 pounds. And the last few weeks I've been dropping about 1 pound to 2 every week. So at this point I'm down to my gain being like, it's actually, I've kind of bounced back and forth. As of yesterday, my weight gain was 28 pounds. So I've kind of just been hovering around the 30 pound mark. I either go up to 31 or I come down to 28, and it just kind of is bouncing back and forth. But really, I've kind of the last few times just been maintaining just a loss, basically. So 28 pound weight gain through 37 weeks of pregnancy, I am very proud of. I'm not going to lie, I'm very proud of. And I do still get the looks of, you're going to have a baby in how many days? Hubby and I just went and bought a new car yesterday. We traded in one of our SUVs and got a mid-sized car, a family car, which I'm really excited about for the savings we have on our car payment and the savings we have on the gas tank end of things. So, but, you know, talking at the car dealership with these people and, oh, yeah, we're getting ready for a baby. Oh, yeah, when's the baby coming? Oh, yeah, in a week. I still get the looks, and people look straight at my stomach every time and go, no way, you cannot be due in a week. And technically I'm not due in a week. I'm due in 3 weeks, but regardless, it is whatever. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. 28 pounds, I think that's fabulous for a first-time mom, you know. A lot of people I know put on 60 pounds, so I am very proud of my 30. I will not lie. So yeah, got a new car. Things have just been crazy. Like I said, we've just been really busy, and so that's the reasoning behind not being able to update you guys. And I'm still working too. I have to work 3 days this week. I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. So, just trying to get through that. With my blood pressure up, I was kind of hoping I could talk him into putting me like out where I didn't have to work this week, but and really I could call my boss and say, you know what, I'm just done. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. And she would find coverage, but I'm not really that kind of person. I'm more of a fighter, and I'm more of a, this is my responsibility. I agreed to do this, so I will do it kind of person. And quite frankly, I need the extra week of pay. So, I'm just going to suck it up and get through it unless my water breaks and I suddenly have to go to the hospital. But other than that, I don't suspect that will happen this week. But you never know. I don't know what's in God's plan for us. And I'm taking it day by day and getting through each moment and each chore and each task day by day. And the next day I wake up and I do it all over again, and that's my focus. I'm not focused on what tomorrow brings. I'm focused on what I can get done today and what needs to happen for me today and how I can take care of myself today. So, anywho, so I guess that's it. Don't really know anything officially yet, but it definitely looks like induction's looming if I don't go into labor this week. Those of you who are friends of mine on Facebook, I will let you know. I probably won't post much on Facebook when I do go into labor or when I am induced. I've kind of been having some issues with that, with family and different things who have been taking things that I say on Facebook way too much to heart. I posted something one day about having a rough night, not sleeping much because I had to pee every 2 hours and I had diarrhea and I was super hungry. And for whatever reason, 2 people decided that meant I was in labor. And they were calling my husband wanting to know when the baby was coming. And it was like a chaotic mess. And it's like, I will just not post anything else about this. Like very, very vague details about what's going on. So, you guys will find out when you find out, I guess. When the baby comes, when he's here, I will for sure do an update and let you all know that everything's fine and, you know, Zeke's around safe and sound. But I don't know how it will work out for videoing other than that. So that's where we're at, and I will check back with you guys soon. Mwah! Love you all.